It's Dan. Name of my YouTube channel is Numerical Lion. What you see here is gematria.com for those that are new to the practice, the ancient occult practice of gematria. It's the practice of coding numbers into words, the alphabet. So if you look at this alphabet here, actor Hollywood would know something previously. A is the first letter of the alphabet, so it's signified by the number 1. In reverse ordinal, this other cipher called reverse, A is the 26th. And 8 means that it's 2 plus 6 is 8. It's the reflection thereof. So B, stuff keeps popping up. B is the second letter of the alphabet. In reverse, it's the 25th. And reduction is the 7th. These are the 4 base ciphers, they call them. The English ordinal, the alphabetical order. Say a word like fox, for example. Fox is 45. F is the 6th letter. O is the 15th. X is the 24th. You add them all up, and that is your gematria value for the English ordinal. Reduction, it's just that F remains 6. O, instead of 15, becomes 6 because 1 and 5 is 6. And X, 24, becomes 6 because 2 and 4 is 6. So that's 18. Reverse ordinal, F becomes 21, O becomes 12, X becomes 3. You add it up. See the reverse ordinal down here. Z is 1, X is 3. It's the alphabetical order reversed. And then the reduction is back to 3 again. Is 3. F becomes 3 instead of 21. O becomes 3 instead of 12. And X becomes 3. Because in reverse, it is the 3rd letter of the alphabet going in reverse. So this language, this practice has been going back for thousands of years. And if you look in your local, in your mainstream paper, and a lot of local papers as well, anything that carries the news, you'll see that these headlines are coded, especially sports. So here is one about, this just happened today, Saturday, July 27th. Seahawks make Wagner the highest paid ILB, or inside linebacker. They're going to give him $40.2 million, $54 million. I just noticed with this that Bobby Wagner, that's his name, wears number 54. And I hadn't noticed that before. Here he is, number 54. Bobby Joseph Wagner, born on June 27th, and he's 29 years old. I'll get into that a little bit later. So he's getting a contract extension, 3-year extension, worth $54 million with 40.2 guaranteed. Why is that interesting? Well, 42 is kind of like 42, a number stamped on black people. In fact, the most hateful thing that you can call a black person, which you hear a lot of these days, is that word, and that equals 42. Names associated with that. Jackie Robinson wore the number 42. Jackie in gematria is 42. Also, derogatory term that black people used to be called is 42. There's lots of other things, but they always code 42 and stuff about black people, which is pretty constant. So here he is. This happened. So check this out. He was born on June 27th, which is the 178th day of the year, and leaves 187 left in the year. And look at his full name. Bobby Joseph Wagner equals 187 in English ordinal. Just a coincidence. So he was born on a day with 33 numerology. And this deal happened on a day with 33 numerology, 7/26. It happened yesterday, the 26th. Very interesting. He was also born with 52 numerology. 6 plus 27 plus 1 plus 9 plus 9 is, and 0 is 52. He signs contract with 52 numerology, 7 plus 26 plus 19 plus 52. So it's interesting they have 33 and 52 repeating for the dates for when he was born. He's 29 years old at the day of his contract. So from his birthday, but not including to his signs a contract, it was 29 days, and he's 29 years old. And football, that's what we're talking about here, is 29. Also notice the 83. So if you include the end date, it becomes 4 weeks and 2 days, or 42, that number we were talking about. He's getting 40.2 million guaranteed. 40.2 in numerology, you strike the 0, so it's basically 42. And the team he signed it with is the Seahawks. Seahawks equals 42. There's Seahawks. Oh, and you have to do something called the S exception. So in the alphabetical order, S is the 19th letter of the alphabet. As you can see right here, S is 19. But in numerology, it can be reduced twice. So S is also 10, and it's also 1, because 1 plus 0 is 10. So in this reduction, S is 10. So his full name is Bobby Joseph Wagner. You'd think it'd be Robert, but apparently it's not. If you look at his name, synonymous with football. Oops. There it is. 83. Told you before, football equals 83. Interesting that he's playing football. Also that 187 that we were talking about. So, what else can you say about this story? Oh, that's kind of it. Also, see the 142 here. I don't know if you could see it, but he was born on June 27th, a day with 142 numerology, because 6 plus 27 is 33, 33 plus 90 is 123, and 123 plus 19 is 142. If you write out 42, it equals 142. Also, football is connected to 42. Oops, the guitar almost went astray. Football is 43 as well, just like 42. So there's a connection here between 42 and football, and Mr. Bobby Wagner just signing a contract, another contract, multi-year contract extension. He'll be the highest paid ILB. So what is multi-year contract extension? Let's just look at that for fun. Multi-year is 43. Just like football, just like 42. Contract 74, that number. It's always in this practice. Gematria equals 74. Gematria also equals 52. This happened on a day with 52 numerology. He was born with 52 numerology. You're right in the full extension. Multi-year contract extension, this 118 number that Zach Hubbard's been talking about. This also happened on a day with 72 numerology. As you see, 359 is the 72nd prime. What a great day for a multi-year contract extension. So if you look at the day, 7/26/2019 is a day with 72 numerology as well. 7 plus 26 is 33, plus 19 is 52, plus another 20 is 72. So interesting things you can find out on this calculator. 359 happens to be the 72nd prime number. 343 is just 7 times 7 times 7. So there you go. More news by the numbers, sports by the numbers, everything by the numbers. It's Gematria. It's the Lion's Den. It's Numerical Lion. Check out my blog, danielthelionsden.blogspot.com. This is Dan. Please subscribe. Please like. Thank you so much for your support.